So, welcome again and again and again to chair yoga. Let's come into a comfortable seat sitting near the front of the chair. And we'll probably go over a few minutes today as we're starting late. So, um, if you need to be somewhere right at 10:35, that's always fine. But if you have those extra few minutes, you can stay with us. So let's let our palms of our hands face down on the legs. And let's take a cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth with a sigh. And again. One more. Let your breath go for a moment, just breathing through the nose. And let's fully arrive here, becoming aware of any sense of smell. And noticing any taste in the mouth. Noticing anything that you see behind the eyes. Any sounds you might be aware of. And anything that you're feeling. Notice the support of the chair. And maybe you can relax both sitting bones a little bit more into the chair. Notice the feet on the ground. And become aware of your spine from the tip, the very bottom of your tailbone. You can scan mentally up the spine. Scanning all the way up through the neck. And imagine that the light of your spine keeps going above the crown. And I'll ring the bells for you 3 times. Letting your left palm face upwards and bringing your pointer finger and thumb to gently touch in Gyan Mudra. This opens us to more knowledge, opens us to receiving. And bring your right hand up by your face and gently close off your right nostril with the thumb and inhale through the left. Bring any finger to close off the left and exhale through your right nostril. Stay here, inhale right. Switch, exhale left. Inhale left. Switch. Exhale right. Inhale right. Switch. Exhale left. Inhale left. Switch. Exhale right. You can go at your own pace or follow me. Inhale right. Switch. Exhale left. Inhale left. Switch. Exhale right. This is for balancing the brain. Inhale right. Switch. Exhale left. Last round. Inhale left. Switch. Exhale right. Inhale right. Switch. Exhale left. Beautiful. Release the right hand in Gyan Mudra. Good. And breathe through both nostrils. In and out through the nose. You can even flare your nostrils a little bit as you breathe to help the breath come in and out of each nostril as equally as possible. Keeping your mouth closed. Good. And as we do this, you can really let your belly fill, really let your ribs flare open, and your chest expand on those inhales. And on those exhales, just let the breath release slowly. You might already have a subtle ujjayi going. You might be able to hear your breath already. And if not, you can create that little contraction in the throat so you can hear your breath. Let's set an intention to keep this breath throughout our practice as we move through different poses. Let your hands face down on the knees. And on your next inhale, begin to extend your spine, your heart forward. And as you exhale, begin to round slightly. Beautiful. Inhaling, extending forward. Exhaling, flexing back. And your breath is what's leading. So when you're ready to inhale, you start to flex forward. And when your breath starts to exhale, you flex back. So really let your breath be the leader. Good. Nice and slow, begin to circle the spine. Exhaling as you come towards the back. Inhaling as you bring it forward. Good. Reverse the direction. Circling the other way. The next time that you come forward, keep your hands on the knees and let the elbows bend out to the sides. And begin to inch your feet away from each other, scooching back a little bit farther in the chair so your knees are wide. Keep your breath. Yeah, imagine that those sitting bones are reaching backwards a little bit and your rib cage is trying to pull away from your sitting bones. Your lungs have lots of space, your belly has lots of space. And begin to move a little bit side to side. Good, and as you get a little bit more supple, you can make this bigger. So you're dipping down a little bit at center, and then as you come to the side, you can look to the side and shine your heart to the side. Coming down through center, shining your heart to the other side. Let's exhale as we come down. Inhale as you lengthen to the side. Good. If you'd like to, you can add the arm. So as you go to one side, the arm that ends up behind you, sweep it in front of the heart. Yeah, feel that twist happening? Good, and then come to the other side, draw that back arm in front of the heart. Good, pausing at center. See if you can fold a little bit more, finding more space. So it's not just that you're like relaxing downward, it's also that you're reaching your heart away from your hips. So you're getting longer. Good, you might even like to bring your hands down to the floor. Keep your same breath, even though it might be a little harder to breathe. Can you keep the same amount of breath coming in and out? On an inhale, rising back up, bring the hands to the knees. Exhale the rest of the way up. Big waves, side to side. Reach your left arm up and over, leaning to the right. Other side. It is said that we're able to let more light in to the body when the gates of our sides are open. So you might imagine like more sunlight, more radiance coming in through these sides as they open, as if your gates are opening. One more to each side. Good. Reach both arms up. Spreading through the fingers. Spreading through your toes. Press down into your feet a little bit so your legs feel a little bit like they're working and they're active. Bend your elbows out to the sides, palms facing forward. You're in a goddess pose in the chair. 5 lion's breaths here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, stick the tongue out, releasing the breath through the mouth. Deep inhale. Two more. Press into those feet. Good. Inhale, reach the arms out. Exhale, let them down. Ooh. Inch your feet together. Sitting a little bit closer to the front of your chair. Coming into a couple sun salutations in the chair. So keeping your fingers open, but not tensely open. It's like the fingers are softly open, and what this does is it starts to access this marma point, which is connected to your heart center, and it's right here in the center of your palm. So you might feel that like opening a little bit, and it helps to open our heart chakra. Okay, so with these palms slightly open, let's inhale, sweep the arms out and up like you're gathering energy. Let the hearts of your hands, the palms of your hands come together and bring them down through the center line. Good, and go back up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reach the arms out and grab your right knee. Hug it in. Inhale, get a little bit taller. Exhale, reach the foot out. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, hug the knee in. Inhale, let it down as you sweep out and up. Palms touch, exhale them down the center line. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale, reaching wide, hugging the left knee in. Inhale, get a little bit taller. Exhale, reach this left foot out. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, let it down as you reach up. Exhale, leaning forward slightly, hands come out to the sides in cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, reach it out, using the strength of your belly as you gently fold. Pausing in the fold, letting your head hang. Spreading through your toes. Pressing into the feet, ride your inhale back up, reaching the arms out and up. Palms touch, exhale them down through the center line. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale, reaching for that right knee, hug it in. Stay here, inhale, get a little bit taller. Exhale, reach the foot forward, hands reach forward. Inhale. Let's add to this. Exhale, hold on to your knee with your left hand and reach it to the left as your right arm reaches away. Twisting. Inhale to center, switch hands so your right hand is holding the knee and you open it out to the side, reaching your left arm away. And bring it back. One more time, reach it out. Full breath. And hug it in. Give the knee a kiss. Let it down, reaching out and up. Bring those palms together. Any scattered energy centers. Rising back up. Arms reach out, grabbing your left knee. Again, can you sit a little taller? Reaching the foot out on your exhale. Stay here, inhale deep. Exhale, draw it in, holding it with your right hand. Reaching it to the right as your left arm reaches away. On an inhale, unwind and switch hands. Your left hand is opening the knee to the left as your right arm reaches away. Good job holding on to the knee. One last time, reach it forward. Inhale. Exhale, hug it in. Give the knee a kiss. Let it down, reach it out and up. Palms touch, this time fold as you bring the hands down. Folding, hanging out here. Pressing into your feet, can you bring your palms together and reach them forward and up? Reach up so high that a little back bend happens. Good, stay here, but reach your arms out and down, holding onto the back of your chair. And there's a big arch happening in your spine. Allow this heart center to shine outward. You can either tuck the chin, gazing forward, or you can lift the chin a little bit, gazing up. Let your breath and your prana circulate through your heart. One more breath here. And slowly begin to release. Sitting straight. Let's come to standing. You can bring the hands to the thighs, lean forward and step up. Bring the chair in front of you so that the seat of the chair is facing you. Bring your hands to your hips and just circle the hips. And go the other way. And bring your hips to center. And bring your hands to your lower back, as if the tips of your fingers are going to tuck into imaginary jean pockets. And your elbows are reaching towards each other. Allow your pelvis to lean forward slightly as the heart lifts. Little back bend. Beautiful, everyone. Begin to release your back bend and inch your feet farther apart, bending the knees slightly. Interlace your hands behind you, reaching them away. You're welcome to stay here just like this, or you can fold. Now come back to your breath in this pose if you lost it. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Let's ride our inhale back to standing. Really reach those hands away from your heart and let them go. Turning sideways on your mat and opening your feet even wider, let your toes stick out a little bit more than your heels. Bending into the knees, your knees will come over your toes. Coming into goddess pose without the chair now. Let the elbows bend, fingers are wide. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, stick the tongue out. On this next one, straighten your legs as you inhale, give them a break. Exhale, squatting down. 2 more. Good, reach it up. Exhale, expand your space as you open out and down. Bring your hands to your hips and let's face the chair. Palms coming together, toes spreading, fingers spreading today. Inhale, reach the hands up. Like you're honoring this moment, you're honoring this day, this body. Exhale as you begin to fold and bring your wide hands down to the seat of the chair. Press into the hands, inhale into a flat back. Exhale, walk your feet away from the chair into downward dog. Let your head relax. Let your heart soften and melt towards the earth. On an inhale, gazing forward, gliding your heart over the chair. Exhale, begin to allow your pelvis to sink down a little bit. Inhale, lift your heart, gazing up. Exhale, little bend in the knees, sinking into downward dog. Inhale, leaning onto your left foot, reach your right foot behind you. Bending this right knee towards your nose and stepping it up to the chair, lowering your back heel. Press into both feet. Use your inhale to rise up. Reach your right hand forward with the palm facing up. Open your heart to the side and reach your left hand back with the palm facing down. And gaze at your front palm. Sink into the feet. Let your legs relax a little bit. When you're ready, begin to lift this front palm up as your back hand rests on your back leg. Slowly pinwheel the hands back down to the seat of the chair. Come onto the ball of your back foot so you're lifting that heel up and sink into downward dog. Leaning onto your right foot, lifting the left toes back behind you and maybe up. Bending this left knee, drawing it towards the nose and stepping it up underneath the chair. Lowering your back heel. Press into both feet, tucking your tailbone, lifting your heart, reaching up. Sinking. Reach your left arm forward with the palm facing up. Let your heart turn to the side and reach your right arm towards the back of your mat, palm facing down. Let those legs relax. Let your feet hold you up. This is a heart opener. Notice the extension of your heart energy through your arms and your hands. Fingers are still slightly open. When you're ready, smile with it. Reach that front arm up as the back arm rests on the back leg. Slowly use your control as you pinwheel the hands back down to the seat of the chair. Lift your back heel and step back, downward dog. Riding your inhale forward into plank. Staying here or dropping the pelvis, lifting the heart, shoulders gliding away from the heart. You can even lift your gaze up for a breath. And then nice and easy, bring it into down dog, last one. Really let your head go here. Can you nod your head yes a little bit? Shake it no. Let this next exhale out through the mouth. Begin to walk your feet up to the chair. Coming into a flat back. And folding. Let your forehead come down towards the seat. Little tiny bend in the knees. Lift the forehead enough so that you can bring your palms together. Fingers are gently spreading. And inhale, reaching this up. Once again, honoring this moment exactly as it is. Exhale, let your hands come to your heart, honoring this soul, body, and mind. And let it go. You can come back into the chair, or you can stand for this next piece. We're going to open the hands and the wrists. So whichever you prefer. Whether you're standing or seated, let's reach the left hand forward. And take your right hand and grab onto the left pinky and gently draw it back as you draw the rest of your fingers forward. And take a breath. And switch. Take your ring finger. Middle finger. Pointer finger. And to do the thumb, I turn my hand so my thumb is pointing up and then draw the thumb back. Good. Other hand, taking the pinky, rest of the fingers reach forward. Ring finger. Keep breathing. Middle finger. Pointer finger. Thumb. Take all of your fingers, interlace them, and reach them away. So glide your shoulders like back as you reach through like the heels of the hands. And your fingers are spreading. It's like you're opening this interlaced little thing that's happening here, whatever you want to call this. Almost kind of looks like a fish. Good, and let this go and circle these wrists around. Other way. So this should feel really good. Shake it out. And then just like relax the hands and let them face up and notice how they feel. Hopefully they feel lovely. And remember, our hands are doing so much all day. This is such a beautiful way to give back. Remember, your hands are a part of your heart. If you're standing, you can come seated in the chair and cross your right knee over your left. Now, I know some of you, this is like not your favorite pose. So if you would rather do something else, remember you're always welcome to. We're going to fold here, opening this right hip. So if this feels like perfect for you to be right here, just stay here. You don't even have to fold. If you'd like to get deeper into this hip, if you're not feeling a lot in this pose, then bring your ankle to the knee instead of the knee being on top. Good. So wherever you are here, just lengthen your spine a little bit and you'll feel a little bit more space happening in that hip. Beautiful. And then allow yourself to fold a tiny bit if that feels right. And let's direct our breath down into that right hip. Send it in there, clean it out as if your breath is a light. And it's cleaning out this right hip, largest joint of the body. Two more breaths. Can you make your breath a little bit slower? Releasing out. Oh, just help this leg down. Okay, give it a little assist. It releases down. Nice. And other side. Left knee crosses over the right. You're lengthening. Or for a deeper opening, bring your ankle to the knee. After you've lengthened your spine, you can gently start to fold. Send your breath like a cleansing light into that left hip. Imagine it circulating, purifying. Can you make these last two breaths even slower? When you're ready, start to release. and help this leg release. You can just brush down the legs a little bit. Maybe getting the sides of the hips and brushing down. Good. And then let's brush up the belly a little bit. Little circles. Getting the back. Getting the chest. And brushing down your left arm. And brushing down the right. And just, you're not even going to touch your neck or your head, but you're going to be on either side of it. And you're just smoothing energy, like around and up. Anything that feels good. One more time. Yeah, notice how that feels. And let's come into Shavasana, final resting pose. You can rest by sitting in the chair, or you can rest by laying down on the floor. Feel free to cover the body with a blanket. I'll give you a minute to settle in. I'm just going to put my cats in the bedroom because I can hear them playing. Feel free to cover your body with blankets, extra layers. And before you completely let go of everything in this resting pose, just notice your breath coming in and out through both nostrils. And if one nostril is blocked, just imagine it being unblocked and your breath being equalized. Invite a sense of health, a sense of wellness, and unconditional love on this breath. Allow your breath to be completely natural, relinquishing any control or deepening of your breath. And just settle into this balance, into the support of the earth, into the equalized both sides of the brain, both sides of the body. Allow yourself to feel complete, whole. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sat Chirananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachirananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Begin to deepen your breath. Gently rubbing the fingertips with the thumb, wiggling the toes, and making any little movements that would feel good. If you're laying on the ground, you can slowly make your way back to seated. And today we'll close this practice with love. So bringing the palms together at the heart. Again, today you can have the fingers slightly spreading and the thumbs are touching that breastbone. And bowing your head towards the heart. Please pick one person that you'd like to do something loving for today. And that might be just sending them the benefits of your practice. It might be that you send them a loving email or a little gift of some kind, anything that inspires you. And as you see this person that you're going to send love to in some way, we'll send them Om. So deepening your breath. And inhaling for the sound of Om. Setting in a little intention of how you're going to send this person a little extra light, a little extra love today. And then opening the hands and seeing all 12 of us, 13 of us, all practicing together. And we honor each other, honoring this practice. The light within me bows to the light within you. Namaste. Beautiful job today, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking those extra minutes at the beginning to be patient with me in getting our meeting started. I love you guys. I love you, Kate, Kathy, Wendy, Nancy, Ron, Melinda, Lowry, Tom, Mary, Carolyn, Ruth, Judy, Allie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.